Nut flap nuts, Act 1, 2, 3. I'm out and about in the Yorkshire Dales. I've not been doing much in the way of filming. I've been on a lot of trips, a lot of adventures. I've been fly fishing with Joey D. I've picked up this, he looks like a street musician slash ex-footballer that's fallen on hard times, but you will get to know him as Joey Von Diddlesticks. Hey, here we go. Another very unsuccessful fishing trip. That's better. Normal service is resumed. We're caught now, but it's been lovely. It's been lovely catching now. I've been lovely actually, haven't I? So let's go somewhere else and do something else. Woohoo! Camping with Joey D and Dave. Been on quite a few camping trips with different people, and I've not filmed them all because not everyone wants to. And if you're going out with someone who, let's just say it's a girl, and it's the first time she's been camping with you, yeah, filming that here, because that's just weird, really weird. So I've had this in my mind, this particular thing that I'm doing now, I've had this in my mind for a while, but the conditions aren't right for it, so it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to give it a go, film it and upload anyway, because at least it'll give you an update into what I'm doing, and sort of explain that I've been away from taking my camera. I've just been enjoying adventures without taking this thing with me. And I've really enjoyed it. I've reset myself and I'm ready to make some more footage and capture some more footage and make some more vids of two fully grown men getting pissed in the woods. Next week I'm off adventuring with Joey D. We were going to come up here, but I've just come to scope it out and the conditions just aren't right. The river's too high, it's flowing too fast for what I've got in order, for what I've got planned anyway. Right, yeah, so that's it. The regular viewers will know that I'm a bit of a Northern Monk fanboy, and sorry, it's a bit windy, that I'm a bit of a Northern Monk fanboy, and I've been at them, constantly at them, for some sort of sponsorship or just recognition or whatever. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Their loss. But in the meantime, we've changed over our focus. So we're not focusing on top quality craft ales anymore. What are you going to focus on? Good question. This is it. Cat food. That's what we're going for now. Happy Shopper cat food. So cuts in jelly. Happy Shopper cat food. Get at me. We'll work something out. So I'll just tell you my plan, why I've got this cat food, what I was going to do with it, or what I'm going to try and do with it. The idea was to pierce it several times and stash it in the river to attract crayfish, and then get me goggles on and me James Bond shorts and just swim down to the bottom. There's a bit that's real deep down there, and I was going to swim to the bottom and just hand pick the crayfish that are attracted to the tins and take them and eat them. That was the plan, but the river is rapid where we're supposed to go in, and this is where I'll show you. If you can see here, it's running pretty fast. So I've walked up a little bit to find a little bit of slack water. I mean, it's still running quick and it looks pretty murky, but I think maybe we'll give it a go anyway. I mean, I've driven out here. It's bank holiday Monday. We'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I'll get these cans in and we'll see what we'll see. Even if I just get one, then we've still hand dived for crayfish, haven't we? I came up a bit ago when it was summer and it was perfect conditions, but I was with somebody else and I dived down and had a look, but I couldn't really find anything. I didn't have any bait to entice them out with. So we'll get this Happy Shopper, shout me out. We'll get this pierced and we'll get it in the soup and see what we can get. Right, we'll leave them in there for an hour or so, and then stick goggles on and go and have a look if there's anything there. If there isn't, apologies in advance for such terrible content, but that's life, innit? That's life, kids. I've given it an hour. I've walked up the river and done a bit of a recce, checked out some woods and stuff for potential camp spots in the future, and I'm now gonna, it's a bit cold, I should have done this during the hot weather, but it don't matter, does it? See if we can just, even if we just get one crayfish, then at least I know it works. At least I don't look absolutely mental. Oh mate, that's really cold. Oh dear me. Oh mate. Alright. I think I can see one. The experiment worked. I got one. It's a bit too cold. I've maybe left it a bit late in the year. Oh, I could come back in my wetsuit. But we're just experimenting so that next weekend when I come with Joey D, I'll know what to do. So let's have a look at this crayfish. I didn't catch that many. I only got one, because I was just wanting to test 1 2 3. I was just wanting to test the waters, so to speak, and just see if that method of catching crayfish worked. I mean, it's a bit late. You don't really need to dive down and like catch them by hand. You can always just use a trap, or you know, you could put some bait at the side of the river and just reach your hand in and grab them. But I just feel like it's a bit more exciting. It's a bit more hands-on. I like it. It's more adventurous, and you know, it worked. I got one, and I let him go because I don't know, man. I just didn't want to kill him. It just seemed a little bit pointless just for one crayfish. So I've put him back to fatten up. Right, I'm off out with Joey D next weekend, so I'll be back on it. I'll be back on it with the vids. I've just had a summer. The summer of 2018 has just been, it's been a bit rock and roll. It's been a bit all over the place, and I've just been enjoying it and not filming. So I'll crack on now that the summer's pretty much over. We'll get back into it. I feel re-energized as well. I think after my coast to coast, I was just spent, man. I was spent with filming and making stuff for other people. I just wanted to do it for myself, which I've done, and I feel good about it now. Sorry to everyone who, like, I find it really difficult to reply to everyone on Instagram and on just on the comments below and everything, and Facebook. I'm far too busy. I've got my own business and family and friends and all sorts of stuff going on at the moment, so I do apologise. I try and read everything, and I try and comment back when I can, but I find it a little bit too hard, so yeah, sorry about that. Even if I just give you a thumbs up emoji, that's enough, innit? I'll try harder. Right, what a fun little day, and I caught a crayfish, a Ronnie crayfish, one, hand dived. That's what you'll put on the menu. Hand-dived crayfish. Sounds good. So stay tuned for more of that. I think next weekend I'm going to do it properly. This was just a good tester, and I know it works. So I think next time I come out, we'll gather enough, and we'll cook up a frenzy. proper Louisiana style or American style. Right, thanks for coming along and witnessing me grab a crayfish out of the river. What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? Right, love to you all, take it easy, bye for now.
Never said it was good.